I'm Jennifer Dion. Today we're going to be discussing respiration. Basically what respiration is, it's something that occurs in the cells of really anything that is not a plant. Respiration is the process where sugar or glucose is taken in and broken down and energy is released. So us as humans undergo this process all of the time. When we take in sugar by the food we eat, we break that sugar down and we get energy out of it so that our cells can function. Here's the equation for respiration. Here again we have glucose or sugar. We're adding that with water plus oxygen, which we would take in by breathing in oxygen. We're having a chemical reaction occur, and the products we're making are energy in the form of ATP, water again, and carbon dioxide, which is a waste product for humans. So a lot of people think respiration is simply just breathing, but there's much more to it than that. It involves that, yes, but it also involves taking in sugar and making energy out of it. And this happens on a cellular level inside each cell. There's two stages of respiration. Number one is called the anaerobic, which means without oxygen. During the anaerobic stage, which is also known as glycolysis, it's not very efficient. We'll make 4 ATP or energy molecules during this first stage. It's kind of like the revving up stage, but it really doesn't function that well without oxygen. A byproduct of this will be lactic acid, or in some other structures like yeast, it will also create alcohol as a byproduct from that first step. The second step of respiration is called aerobic, which means with oxygen. There's a large process that goes into this. To sum it up, the end result of aerobic respiration is that you're going to produce 32 ATP as opposed to the 4 that were produced with the anaerobic. So this is much more energy being produced, and it's much more efficient. So the bottom line is that it's going to function, this process will function much better with oxygen than without oxygen. Respiration happens in the mitochondria. It is a cellular process, so it does happen in all cells in the body. And this is known as an exothermic reaction because energy is being released. So when us as humans eat something with sugar in it, we get energy out of it. So we're releasing the energy and using it up, as opposed to photosynthesis, which is the opposite. And if you compared respiration to photosynthesis, you would notice that they are the exact opposite of one another in their equations. And that concludes our lecture on respiration.